As over the past year, 6 months in particular, I felt quite lonely. But on the Appalachian Trail, I suspect there's a lot of like-minded people that I can meet who want good conversations, who perhaps want to have a meaningful friendship and to want the best for one another. I feel that's been lacking in my life recently. Not just I feel, I know. You can see just how spooky it looks when the fog is rolling in between the trees here. But there's definitely a calm about the place. There's great solitude out here in the woods.
Yeah.
Well, when I was in the police academy, they have a family day, and my husband always has this thing where he'll just randomly draw penises everywhere. And he drew a penis on the back of my name card, and I got called into the office and got yelled at for it. I was just trying to get a better view, and it is a better view. It is gorgeous for sure.
So because you're from Texas, can you do a all right?
Yeah. Yeah.
That you just took a bite?
Yeah, I just put one of these
It
in.
actually sounds better if you have stuff in your mouth. It sounds more like Matthew McConaughey.
Okay. All right.
Top of the morning to you. That was a cold one. Tent City. Let's fill in some blanks with some answers to commonly asked questions. How far do we walk each day? Around about 8 to 10 miles per day, which is approximately 13 to 16 kilometers. And that's a lot when you're carrying a heavy backpack like this one and you're going up big climbs. Most people's backpacks weigh around about 30 to 40 pounds, sometimes fully loaded with water and food. Where do we find water? We find water in streams and rivers along the way, usually every, let's say, 3 to 4 or 5 miles. And we filter the water. We have a small filter device which we screw onto the top of the water bottle, and that takes out all the bacteria. And then for food, we carry all our food for around usually 3-4 days, and we resupply at road crossings. So far we've been able to resupply right on the trail itself, but today, for example, we will take a hitch into the nearest town and we will pick up supplies for the next 4 days. How do I charge my phone? I charge my phone using a power bank. It's 20,000 ampere, which means it should recharge the phone around about, I don't know, 8 times, 10 times if I'm lucky. And that means it can last for a whole section. And I recharge the power bank on days like today when we go into town. What animals have we seen so far? Saw a rabbit, a wild rabbit, right up close. Saw lots of squirrels, lots of birds. My favourite being the woodpecker, because he's up there hammering away on the bark, making lots of noise, as though he's frustrated or annoyed with someone in the mornings. And there are lots of bears around here, but we have yet to see one. We're told that in the next section up ahead in North Carolina, that's where the bears are much more active, and we have to be careful, more careful with our food. And that's all I can think of for now. If you have any more questions, be sure to ask me in the comment section and I'll try to answer them in the next video. Hello, Bob. Thank you, Bob. One of the things I believe is a big deal out here on the trail is the fact that you don't hear anyone talking about politics, and you don't hear anyone talking about the so-called news. I reckon that's the reason why there's so much harmony on trail. There are no stories which cause fear. There are no narratives which divide. We are all together, going the same way. And we all have a different reason for doing this, I suppose. But as Ram Dass once put it, whatever way you look at it, we're all just walking each other home, right? Me, you, and everyone here. We're all just walking each other home. Hey Lee.
Yeah.
For anyone that doesn't know, why do we call that big yellow ball up in the sky Bob?
So Bob is very bashful. So if you call him by his name, he'll want to go away. So you call him by any other name but his actual name. So I always was told it was Bob. So I call him Bob.
Do you ever say Bob Rise? Bob Set?
No, I usually don't know, but I'm still going to probably start now. Because I know we've been singing Here Comes the Bob. So.
Little darling, it's been a long, cold, lonely winter. Little darling, it feels like years since we've been here. Here comes the Bob, da-da-da-da. Here comes the Bob, and I say it's alright. Dun, 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 dun. Hey Trunk, we're wondering how you walk so fast.
I don't.
We see you in the morning, then you're gone. We don't see you till the evening.
I just walk steady, not fast.
Okay.
I don't stop.
Alright, the hare and the tortoise.
Yeah.
Got it.
That's the way to go.
Wow.
Especially because we got a
If you hike with other people, everyone else seems to have a
Yeah, you do your thing.
If you walk, I'll walk with y'all, but I might get behind you. If you hear some things come out of my mouth, just ignore me. I'm okay, I promise. It's the same for us.
All right, you guys, catch up.
Bye. Okay. See you at the next stop.
The highlight of this trip, as I expected it would be, has been the people, meeting the people on the trail, and just all the different types of people you're meeting out here, and how open everyone is, how willing everybody is to engage, to say hello, have a conversation, and often to skip the small talk, to go straight in at the deep end, talk about stuff that matters, right? And I would say another highlight is how on a trip like this, when everybody comes together, I feel as though everybody just meets you where you are, exactly where you are. You know what I mean? You don't have to live up to any standards, you don't have to be someone you're not. You just be whoever the hell you want to be, and you'll know that not only will people accept it, they'll embrace it and perhaps celebrate it. I'm loving that. It feels like freedom, not only walking this trail but also being with these people out here. Freedom.
We didn't know they were doing it. But the guy said, we'll do our best to keep them on precise questions. And two of them got no.
I think we're on the wrong trail.
Did you hurt yourself?
I wish I could have got that on video.
Yeah, you went down slow motion too. I'm here to tell you, it was like super slow motion on the way down. I thought you caught yourself and then you didn't, then you just went down. Rhododendrons.
Talking to my leg in my head.
Yeah.
You kind of just threw me out there.
Food goes in here, and then it goes in here.
And then it goes in here.
You're walking in your bare feet today. Why was that? Was there any reason?
I was walking in my bare feet today because I was tired of wearing my shoes. My feet got warm and the ground looked so soft and wonderful, and I just couldn't help myself, so I just walked for like an hour with my shoes off.
I told Chunks about a conspiracy theory.
You're seeing the one in Gallup, New Mexico? That's on Route 60.
Whoever's doing the trail magic, can I add to it?
Whoa, whoa.
Thank you.
No problem.
But then by the time we came to home 2 days early because I was so dead and wanted to go home.
A month is a long time.
Well, how far did you say you're going?
I'm doing to Newfoundland.